Hello, Keith McKenzie, October the 9th, 2020. So, this is me now, wearing my hat, wearing something warm, because basically the first kind of colder day of the year since the spring. I'm going to take my mask off so you can hear me better. Now, these masks have basically become a staple. They have become a standard part of a standard part of the daily costume that we all wear when we go out into the world. And the reason for that, as you might have guessed, is COVID-19. And COVID-19 or the coronavirus are both hold on. They're both the same thing, and they're both have really taken over the world and changed life as we know it. It's kind of crazy how much it changed things. Now, if you watch some of the older videos that I've made here, the numbers keep going up and up and up, and the impact of COVID-19 on our daily lives is absolutely seismic. Seismic in that it's basically been an earthquake. It's changed everything we do. For example, working. We're all working at home now. Not all of us, but all of us who can. Obviously, you can't do healthcare from home. You can't serve burgers from home. You can't cook in the kitchen from home. So those kind of jobs, they're still on site. But a job like mine, doing content, I can do everything through my laptop. And actually today I am just walking back to the apartment in Melrose from the house in Malden, doing my lunch break. That's one of the nice things about being able to work remotely, is I set my own schedule. But on a much bigger level, I want to talk about about COVID itself. The impact of COVID. I feel like I'm rambling, but basically, yesterday, the day before, I was watching the very first video I made about COVID on March the 10th, 2020, when I was on my way to pick up Benjamin from the daycare. And it was quite striking. In that video, I was talking about how there was 100,000 cases worldwide, and that there was going to be a massive tidal wave coming, and the number of deaths was several thousand, maybe 3,000. Well, now we're at something like 15, 17 million cases and 1 million deaths. It's just an absolutely insane number. So, pardon me, I'm a little bit lost here in this cemetery. But anyway, the numbers have gone up so much, and the political environment has become really charged as a result of this. Of course, you know Donald Trump, and up against Joe Biden. And that election is coming up in 3.5 weeks. Everybody's sort of looking at that as sort of a crossroads. And I'm lost in the cemetery. And Trump actually got COVID-19. He tested positive for last week. And the response has been good, that he deserves it for all the nasty things he's done during his 4 years, and it's incredibly poor response to COVID. And you know what? I will agree with that. I will agree that of all the problems that we've had in our system, I don't pin all of that on him. He's just a symptom of a lot of problems. But the COVID thing, yes, I pin that on him because he's in power. He is fully responsible for all of the changes that he could have implemented to keep it contained, and has not kept it contained in any shape or form. So, safe to say that a lot of people are not very happy with the way he's handled things. So when he got COVID, a lot of people said, good, he deserves it. I can't go that far with that. That's not very nice to say that about another human being. However, I will say that I will not be devastated if things take a turn for the worse. I will not take any pleasure in it though. Maybe that's not very accurate. I just don't want. I'm just not taking any pleasure in it because it's just all a bad situation. So anyway, I am rambling about all of this, but basically that's because I went into this without having an agenda to talk about. But basically I want to say that the sheer difference between March and October is beyond insane. I don't think anybody expected it to get this bad, myself included. We did not expect it to be. We expected it to get bad, and it was going to get worse after March, but not this bad. We're at 200,000 deaths in the US. That's just insane. There's a lot of people. That's more people than died in World War I, World War II, Iraq, Vietnam, Korea combined in the matter of 7 months. Insane numbers. Anyway, all of this kind of gets tightly concentrated and focused on the election which is coming up. We'll see what happens. All the signs point to Biden winning, but I am totally holding my cards here. I am not banking on it. The only poll that matters is on November the 3rd. The polls are before that. I'm not going to put any stake into those because we did that 4 years ago with Hillary Clinton. We thought she had it in the bag. And of course, we know what happened after that. We will see what happens next. November the 3rd kind of feels like a crossroads for the US. And in turn, the world. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. Keith McKenzie. October the 9th, 2020. I'll try and get another status update a lot sooner than I just did this time. Alright, take care. Ciao.